Now this is going to be a great concept video because I'm just trying to use up a couple of things that I have had for other reasons. Like, I bought a can of evaporated skim milk for a recipe, and now I have all this evaporated skim milk. So I'm going to, and I had a little bit of quinoa, which is the most awesome grain in the world. I had not even an eighth of a cup of it dry. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to toast that quinoa, which means heat it up really quickly in this saute pan, kind of brown it a little bit. I'm going to do the quinoa with sliced or chopped onion and pressed garlic. There, that's me pressing the garlic. My dad taught me that. Easy, easy. So some onion and garlic in with the quinoa. Heat it, brown it really quick, no more than 2 minutes. Then add water and simmer it until the quinoa is cooked. So the quinoa, it's like cooking bulgur, millet, rice, that sort of thing. So, and since I have so little, I anticipate that it can simmer on low for 20 minutes and be ready. And then most of the water will have evaporated, so you don't want to put too much water in because you want it to evaporate. If you're not sure about, I mean, you really have to base it on how much quinoa you had, so I can't tell you. Just keep an eye on it, don't let the pan get dry. And if you ended up with too much water, you could always drain it, right? Drain, strain, you don't want to lose your quinoa. So these vegetables are not going to cook in these 2 minutes. I don't want them to, because when you add the water, they're going to cook along with the quinoa. Now after the quinoa is cooked, so it'll swell up, not much, a little. It doesn't swell up as much as rice does. Then after it's cooked, I'm going to add, I managed to pull out 1/3 cup of Morningstar meat starter crumbles. I'll mix those in. And then I anticipate a couple tablespoons of this skim milk and some Parmesan cheese. And then I might just put a little paprika on top when I'm done, and I better get it out or I'll forget. And that way it'll be flavored with the Parmesan, garlic, and the paprika will just add a nice color on top. So that's enough toasting, I believe. We'll add water, simmer. I'm going to start with 10 minutes because I don't have much quinoa. And we'll take it from there. I'm going to cook some quinoa, onion, and garlic in water for a bit. I ended up sauteing my little bit of quinoa stuff for 20 minutes. And of course I had to find like 5 other things to do in the meantime. So that's other stuff. And alright, so this is sauteed. My pan's getting a little dry here. Okay, adding the Boca crumbles. I'm sorry, Morningstar Farms crumbles. I always call them Boca crumbles. I don't know why. A little bit more water. Okay. I really think I should turn the burner off. Shake my skim milk well. Evaporated skim milk and about a generous teaspoon. There's hardly anything in this pan, so I don't want to add too much milk and cheese. Milk, cheese. It'll be nice and creamy. It would be a nice, even nicer if you had more vegetables to add to it, but like I said, I was just trying to use up what I had in the house. Sometimes you gotta do that. To improvise. Like some of these stir fries, I'm just adding frozen vegetables and things to them because I didn't have mushrooms and peppers and things. Carrots, that would be awesome. But alright, now I'm gonna turn the burner back on. Oh. Well, I never turned it off. I turned the back one off. too many different spices going on. My senses are overwhelmed. There it is. I'm just going to let some of the moisture simmer out just a little. Because the way it looks now, you'd want to serve it over rice or something, but quinoa is the grain. You know, it would be good over some spaghetti squash. Anyway, just part of an entree. Lots of protein there.